डियर स्टूडेंट, आपका स्वागत है हमारे इस ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन प्लेटफॉर्म पर। आज हम एक नए टॉपिक के साथ आपके सामने प्रस्तुत हैं और आज हमारा जो टॉपिक रहेगा वो किसी इलेक्ट्रिक डाइपोल को अगर यूनिफॉर्म फील्ड में रख दें तो उस इलेक्ट्रिक डाइपोल पे क्या इफेक्ट होंगे, उस पे फोर्स लगेगा, कौन सा लगेगा, कितना लगेगा, नेट फोर्स की वैल्यू क्या रहेगी, टॉर्क कैसे अफेक्ट होगा। आज हम इस टॉपिक को लेके चर्चा करने वाले हैं और हम देखेंगे कि इस टॉपिक की इम्पोर्टेंस क्या है और इसको हम कैसे सोल्व करें। किसी भी एग्जाम में अगर इसको पूछा जाए या इसके ऊपर न्यूमेरिकल आ जाए तो हम उसको कैसे सोल्व करेंगे। इस वीडियो को पूरा देखें, तब आपके अंदर एक समझ बनेगी कि कोई भी डाइपोल जब यूनिफॉर्म फील्ड में रखते हैं तो उसके ऊपर कैसे अफेक्ट होते हैं। और लास्ट में, टॉपिक के लास्ट में, मैं इससे रिलेटेड न्यूमेरिकल भी आपको सोल्व करवाऊंगा। तो चलिए देखते हैं। हम यहाँ कैलकुलेट करेंगे फोर्स एंड टॉर्क ऑन एन इलेक्ट्रिक डाइपोल प्लेस्ड इन यूनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड। We take a uniform electric field. This is uniform electric field, mean electric line separated by a definite distance, mean they are equispaced line. The gap between these line is same, then we can say that this is the structure of uniform electric field. Each and every electric line equally spaced here. We take an electric dipole. This is an electric dipole. Electric dipole is the structure having equal and opposite charge separated by definite distance, and we take distance 2a, and this is center. It inclined at angle theta. Theta be the angle make this electric dipole with the uniform electric line. This is the direction of electric field intensity, and value of electric field intensity is E, and this is an electric dipole having charge equal and opposite, I mean equal in magnitude but opposite in sign. So this is the pair of charge. We understand here the basic concept, what effect on this. This is the direction of electric field. We know very well that electric field exert force on the charge according to their nature of charge. If charge is positive, it move in the direction of electric field. Electrostatic force come into play. That electrostatic force have the same direction as the direction of electric field. For negative charge, electrostatic force have the direction opposite to the direction of electric field. So here and we see that at this point, this is positive charge having the direction of force, that is electrostatic force. Its value is Q into E. It is in the same direction of electrostatic force or electric field. This charge also experienced electrostatic force, but this electrostatic force have the magnitude F is equal to minus Q into E, but direction just opposite to the direction of electric field, because it depends on the nature of this charge. We write some theory as we consider a uniform electric field and a electric dipole also taken here. Let us take an electric dipole having charge plus Q and minus Q separated by definite distance separated by definite distance 2a, placed inside uniform electric field at angle theta as shown in diagram. Okay, as like diagram, an electric dipole placed in uniform electric field and inclination angle is theta. This is the center of electric dipole and 2ab the distance between these. Let us consider this is A point and this is B point. Mean point A represent the position of positive charge and point B represent the position of negative charge. Here two electrostatic force come into play. One electrostatic force act on the positive charge and other on the negative charge. So we explain one by one. Electrostatic force on positive Q charge due to field E. This field have the intensity E is, that is F1. We can say that this is force 1 and its value is plus Q into E in the direction of field. तो इसकी डायरेक्शन होगी वो उसी डायरेक्शन में हो जाएगी जिस डायरेक्शन में फील्ड है. इक्वेशन फर्स्ट, दिस इज F1, we can say that, and this is known as F2. Similar force, mean electrostatic force on negative Q charge due to field E is, this is F2 and F2 is equal to minus Q into E. This is second equation. In opposite to direction of field. Net force, there are only two force. These are in pair and having opposite direction. Then we find out the net force on the electric dipole. Net force on electric dipole is by using superposition principle, we apply the condition of superposition principle. Superposition principle say that a group of charge having different force, here charge are 2 and force F1 and F2, the net force on the electric dipole is vector sum of their individual value. F1 have equation value from equation first is plus QE and it has value minus QE. Net force is equal to 0. Net force is 0. It means that when electric dipole placed in uniform electric field, then net force is 0. We write here an electric dipole placed in uniform electric field, it experienced net force 0. Net force is 0. It experience net force is 0. This is important things. It means that due to this net force, we can say that it has no translatory motion. In uniform field, it does not have any translatory motion. It means that translatory motion mean it is not S-related motion. Mean it has no S-related motion. accelerated motion. Sometime question asked, show that an electric dipole in uniform field do not have translatory motion. Prove that. So we can prove this and write down the equation and write down the statement. Net force is zero, it means there is no net translatory motion. By using Newton law, we can explain this question as like this. By using Newton second law, force is equal to mass into acceleration. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. This is Newton's second law. But here we put value. This equation we can say that third and this is fourth. Compare equation third and fourth. From equation third and fourth, ma is equal to 0. We compare this. Mass never be negative 0. So acceleration is equal to 0. This is important. So mass never be 0. Any object do not have mass 0, only acceleration 0. It means that it has no accelerated motion. This is something about the net force related to this. But there is no translatory motion. Now we explain there is another type of motion exist or not. Another type of motion mean there are different type of motion. First is translatory, second is oscillatory motion and rotational motion, vibratory motion. There are different type of motion. So translatory motion does not exist. It means that another type of motion exists or not. We discuss about this. You take screenshot of this topic. Now we see that there is a pair of force exist on this. You understand something from here. This is the electric dipole placed in uniform field. This is the direction of electric field from here to here, and it is inclined at an angle theta. It is the center. One force act on the lower end, other act on the upper end. This force in this direction and this force in the same direction of electric field. Then due to this force, they rotate. They rotate mean this dipole rotate on the circular path or as like this. This motion is rotatory motion. If this force at that lie on this terminal goes to the its center, and this force also goes to the terminal of terminal to its center. This is the center. ये आपका सेंटर है. एक फोर्स इधर है, एक फोर्स इधर है. दोनों अगर ऐसे हो तो ये रोटेट नहीं करेगा. At the same time, both force act at the same position. This dipole, this object do not rotate. It means that there is some condition apply on this electric dipole to rotate. That is, and due to rotation, the force that act on this dipole that try to rotate this in a rotational motion, that is known as the moment of force, or we can say that is torque. So here torque apply. Torque only and only when apply, here we write torque. Torque means moment of force. Definition of torque is magnitude of either force in couple and perpendicular distance and perpendicular distance between action line. This is the formula of torque. This is the action line. This is first action line of this, and this is also the action line of this force. This is one action line and this is another action line. We use here perpendicular distance. So perpendicular distance is, this is the perpendicular distance. This, we draw a normal here 90 degree. We give the name of this point is C. So at point C, it make 90 degree, and this is one action line of this force F1, and this is the action line of second force, and AC be the perpendicular distance between these action line. So we write as the formula torque is equal to magnitude of either force, either F1 or either F2 we take. Here perpendicular distance is AC. We use this formula and find out the value of torque that act by the electric field intensity on this is as, we use the value of F1 from equation first, and equation first F1 have the value in magnitude is equal to this equation, we can say that fifth equation, F1 is equal to Q into E. This is the value of F1, but from diagram, right angle triangle ACB. This is the right angle triangle ACB. In this triangle, in right angle triangle ACB, AC upon AB. Because we find out the value of AC. This is the perpendicular distance AC. We want to calculate this length, but given is AB. AB is the separation between the two positive or negative charge, two charges, and that is known as the length of electric dipole. This is the angle theta, and this also angle theta, and this act as the AC act as the perpendicular, and AB act as the hypotenuse. This is perpendicular, this is hypotenuse. Perpendicular to hypotenuse is sine of theta. We use trigonometric function sine theta. And AC is equal to AB sine of theta. Put the value of AB, we know very well, AB is 2A sine of theta. We put value of F1 and AC into equation 1, equation 5, put value into equation 5. Then torque is equal to, this is torque is equal to magnitude of force is Q into E, and AC distance is 2A sine theta. This is 2A sine of theta. Rearrange this as Q into 2A we take simultaneously, or we take as this is E sine of theta. We know very well Q into 2A is P. This is E, this is sine of theta, this is torque. This is the answer, and torque we can find out that P is sine theta. Here P is electric dipole moment. We write here P is equal to Q into 2A. It is electric dipole moment. It is electrical dipole moment. We write H. Torque produced here if there is perpendicular distance between action line. If this force goes toward its center and this force also goes toward its center, if action line coincide, then we can say that there is no torque in this line, in this situation. Its vector form, torque is a vector quantity, so we write its vector form as, here I will write in vector form. In vector form. This is important. Sometime in some competition exam, direct question asked, which is the vector form of torque, and option are given in different way. In vector form, we know very well that P is vector quantity, E is also vector quantity, torque is also vector quantity. There is sine theta. There are two type of vector product. One is dot product, other is cross product. In case of dot product, we know very well as like here there are two type of product. First is A dot B, and in case of A dot B, AB cos theta comes, and A cross B, here we write AB sine of theta. So here is sine theta. It means that it is equivalent to the cross product. So we write here in vector form as torque is equal to, this is torque is equal to P cross product of E. This is not the sign of multiple, it is the sign of cross product, and this is the vector form we write here. There are different cases arise in this formula. If theta is equal to, there are special case we write also, special case as first case is, this is first case, if theta be 0, if theta is equal to 0 degree or 180 degree. In both situations 180 degree, either 0 or either 180, then sine theta is equal to 0, then torque is equal to 0. At this situation, mean electric field and electric dipole both are in same direction or both are in opposite direction. They are in same direction or in opposite direction, but they are in parallel or anti-parallel. Theta 0 mean parallel or theta 180 mean anti-parallel. In both the situation, torque is 0. There is no rotational torque, rotational force come into play. Second, if theta is equal to 90 degree, then sine 90 is equal to 1 and torque is equal to PE. This is the maximum value. This is maximum value. Maximum value. So in this way, we can draw the different case as like this. This is the situation create when action line different. If action line coincide, then there is no torque on the electric dipole due to presence of electric field. तो देखिए इलेक्ट्रिक डाइपोल पे बेस्ड हम कुछ न्यूमेरिकल की चर्चा करते हैं जो काफी हेल्पफुल होंगे हमारे कंपटीशन में, लेकिन मैं सेपरेट से फर्स्ट चैप्टर के जो न्यूमेरिकल है कंपटीशन नीट और जेई के लिए, उनके लिए मैं अलग से एक वीडियो बनाऊंगा। आप इस वीडियो को ढंग से देखें, पूरा देखें, फिर बाद में न्यूमेरिकल करेंगे तो आपको आपका कंसेप्ट भी क्लियर होगा और आप न्यूमेरिकल भी अच्छे से कर पाएंगे। तो हम देखते हैं क्वेश्चन। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन कहता है एन इलेक्ट्रिक डाइपोल इज केप्ट इन नॉन यूनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड। हियर क्वेश्चन इज नॉन यूनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड। पहले हम इस कंसेप्ट को समझते हैं कि यूनिफॉर्म और नॉन यूनिफॉर्म में क्या था। मैं यहां आपको एक्सप्लेन करता हूं इसको। यूनिफॉर्म फील्ड में, यूनिफॉर्म फील्ड में हर एक पॉइंट पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की वैल्यू सेम रहेगी। ये हमारा इलेक्ट्रिक डाइपोल है। इधर जो फोर्स लगेगा वो F1 था, इधर जो फोर्स था वो F2 है। इस पे वैल्यू थी, ये प्लस का Q है, ये माइनस का Q, तो इधर था प्लस QE, इधर था माइनस QE। अगर हमारी फील्ड यूनिफॉर्म है तो दोनों के दोनों वैल्यू F1 और F2 दोनों के मैग्नीट्यूड सेम है, लेकिन इनकी डायरेक्शन अपोजिट है। तो नेट रिजल्ट निकालेंगे जब इसको और इसको ऐड करेंगे तो आंसर 0। ये हम ऑलरेडी टॉपिक में पढ़ गए। अब इसने कहा क्या है, नॉन यूनिफॉर्म। यहाँ एक शब्द डाल दिया इसने नॉन। इसका मीनिंग ये हुआ कि यहाँ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की वैल्यू अलग है और यहाँ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की वैल्यू अलग है। यानी एट दिस पॉइंट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड हैव डिफरेंट वैल्यू as compared to the value at negative Q. So both charge experienced force in electrostatic field. Here electrostatic force is different and here is also different. F1 and F2 are not equal in magnitude. Due to this, net force is not 0. It means that in this condition net force never be 0. It may in the direction, if F1 is greater in the direction of F1, F2 is greater in the direction of F2. So condition is that F not equal to 0. Here question is F is 0. This is the condition for uniform field uniform field, but this is not condition in any field. So this option is not correct. This is the condition of uniform field, and this is also condition for uniform field. Mean torque always exists, either field is uniform or non-uniform. So this is also not correct according to this. This condition is for non-uniform. Non-uniform is correct, but torque 0, it is also wrong statement. So this option is also incorrect. This option is correct. Here we say that in uniform field force is 0, in non-uniform force is not 0. It means that force is 0 both the case related to the uniform field. So these are the not correct answer. If here in question given that it is uniform field, then we have the one answer out of these two, but here is non-uniform field, both answer is incorrect. Here we see that force is not equal to 0. This is the condition for non-uniform electric field, but torque is 0. It is not the condition either in uniform or non-uniform. Torque never be equal to 0, mean rotatory motion come into play always. So this is the wrong statement, and final answer is D. In this way we can select the question. Second question also given that an electric dipole consisting of two opposite charges of each, ये दो चार्ज हैं हमारे पास और दोनों के मैग्नीट्यूड इतने ही हैं, लेकिन अपोजिट शब्द वर्ड यूज किया तो इसका मतलब एक पॉजिटिव का और एक नेगेटिव का है. फिर ये क्या कहता है, each separated by a distance of 3 centimeter. Distance is this distance in between the two charge in an electric dipole. So I solve here this question as like this. This is the situation given. I solve here. This is the situation given here. One charge here, one is here. Both have the same magnitude. Mean this charge have the magnitude 2 into 10 raised to power minus 6. And this have the value 2 minus 10 raised to power minus 6 coulomb. This is the condition. Two opposite charge, this charge and this charge have the same magnitude but opposite nature, and they are separated by distance 3 centimeter. Distance between from here to here is 3 centimeter. We convert centimeter into meter, so it became 0.03 meter. In this way, we can exchange the dimensions, the unit system centimeter to meter. Next condition is placed in an electric field. Electric field is also given that 2 into 10 raised to power 5 Newton per coulomb, and maximum torque on the dipole. Maximum torque in the maximum torque condition is theta is equal to 90 degree. Theta is equal to 90. Then torque is maximum. We know very well torque is equal to PE sine of 90. This is maximum condition. P is Q into distance between them, and E is this. Q, magnitude of either charge, either put this value or this value, any one value put here. Distance is this. This is the 0.03 and E is given. Then we put this value and find out the answer as torque is equal to value of charge. Formula is this. Value of charge is 2 into 10 raised to power minus 6. Value of distance is 0.03 into value of electric field is 2 into 10 raised to power 5. We can solve this, and finally we get the answer as like this. This have 100. So 2 into 3 into 2. 2 into 3 into 2 is 12. And answer is, this is minus 6. This is plus 5. So here is minus 1. And divided by 10 raised to 2. And after solving this, we get minus 3. This is the answer. 12 into 10 raised to power minus 3. We can find out this is 12 into minus 1. So it is not answer. This is 24, not answer. This is also 24, not answer. This is the accurate answer. 12 into 10 raised to power minus 3. In this way, we can solve this question easily if our concept is clear. Here in formula 2a. 2a is the total distance between both the charge. So 2a acts as the 0.03 meter. Next question we discuss here. This is very important question according to level of exam, the question is here electric charge Q and minus 2Q are placed at the corner of an equilateral triangle ABC of side A. We are given here and we can draw its image as like this. This is the triangle. This is the triangle as like this. This is equilateral triangle. Each and every side of this triangle is same and side given as A. Here option is A. Here option are given as Q into A, Q into QA, A and A. This is the option. Out of these we can select. First we understand this side is A, this side also A, this side also A. Charge are placed as here plus Q charge placed, here plus Q charge placed, here minus 2Q charge placed. A, B and C be the corner of this triangle. We imagine the diagram of this question. Question is there is a triangle ABC. This is the triangle ABC. We can exchange the terminal. This A we take here, this we take here. There is no problem. We put charge Q and minus 2Q here plus Q charge situated at B and minus 2Q at C. And question is that magnitude of electric dipole moment of system. Here is this is positive charge, this is negative, this is positive, this is negative. It is the group of two electric dipole as we understand this minus 2Q write as minus Q and minus Q. We take this minus Q with this. So equal and opposite charge separated by definite distance A, it acts as a dipole. This is also positive Q and we take this part negative Q. Equal and opposite charge separated by distance this. And angle is, this angle is 60 degree because this triangle is equilateral triangle. So we easily solve that direction of electric dipole moment from negative charge to positive. This diagram formed equally as this is this and this is this. This P1 and this is P2. This angle is 60 degree. This point is C. This point is B and this point is A, as like this. This is the value of electric dipole moment between A and C. A and C act as a dipole. This is positive charge, this is negative charge. We take this pair as like this. And we take the pair of charge positive Q and minus Q between B and C. It's dipole moment along the direction of B. And resultant magnitude of dipole moment in this direction. So P1 and P2 be the value. P1 is equal to Q into A. And this is also equal to Q into A. Because we take the value of, we know very well, electric dipole moment is the product of magnitude of either charge and separation between them. So there is the pair of charge have the magnitude Q and separation between them is A. So we write QA. Similar, this have the magnitude of either charge. We take Q and separation between them is A. This is P1 and this is P2. Resultant is this. So we apply vector law because electric dipole is a vector quantity. By applying vector law, net moment is equal to magnitude of net dipole moment is equal to vector triangle is P1 square P2 of square plus 2 P1 P2 cos of angle between them, angle is 60 degree. We write this formula as and put the value of P1 P2. We get this is QA, this is QA whole square, this is also QA whole of square, this is 2 into QA cos of 60. We put value cos of 60 is, we know very well, cos 60 is 1 by 2 and we rearrange as like this. This 2 cancel to this 2 This is q a square, this is also q a square, and this is q square a square. It is also q a square. It comes out of 3 times of q a whole of square root. This will be answer we get after calculation and taking square root. It became final answer is this is root 3 and this is q into a, q into a. This is the answer. So we choose our answer. This is not answer match to this. This is also not. This is also not. And answer is root 3 into qa. In this type of question generally asked into competition exam, this is very important question. This is the only the trial of this question. What will be the level of question in exam? You can understand and you can solve this question in exam. You will be felt comfort. So in next video हम दूसरे वीडियो के अंदर आपको न्यूमेरिकल का वीडियो लेके आएंगे जिसमें फर्स्ट चैप्टर के आपके सारे न्यूमेरिकल होंगे। तो मैं संदीप सारण आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं। आपने इस वीडियो को देखा, आप इसको बाकी बच्चों को भी शेयर करें और इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें ताकि आपको और भी लाभ मिलता रहे।